We know you started training in Okinawa. You came to the States. How did you get involved with Bruce Lee? We know you spent some time training with him. How did that come about? What it was like to train with Bruce Lee?
Well, see, jumping back real fast to Bruce, I was over at a magazine called Black Belt Magazine one day, and he came running outside and tried to talk me into taking lessons from him. I had seen him in 1967 at the United States National Karate Championships up in Washington, D.C., but at the time I didn't think very much of Kung Fu or Kung Fu practitioners.
That was his base, Kung Fu from China.
Yeah, so usually the kickboxers destroy most of the Kung Fu experts inside of not one round, but inside of 30 seconds. It doesn't really stand a chance against full contact fighting. But anyway, we had a real interesting relationship. I found him to be very charming, extremely intelligent, and very, very creative. And I had a lot of fun working with him. We did a tremendous amount of research. He improved my skills tremendously.
I'm sure you had a lot to offer him also. I know he's a lot smaller than you. That was my next question. You said before you were big, you were stronger, you were fast already, you had some inherent qualities. Then why karate? I mean, you didn't need karate to defend yourself. What appealed to you about karate?
Well, let's see. That's a hard one to answer. I originally had always been sort of attracted to the aesthetic appeal that the martial arts had to offer. Also, I guess we're all looking for some sort of little magic injection of some type of self-confidence we can gain from it, or any degree of efficacy we can develop on either a mental level or a physical level, or the combination. And basically an overall feeling of just feeling better about myself, improving my self-esteem, hopefully finding or discovering something there that I can use to carry over into other contexts. For example, like the kids today that get involved in martial arts, a lot of them not only go home and have better behavior and they're better disciplined at home, but they're improving their grade averages.
There's a little more to it than just the sport.
And there's a lot of special cases working with hard people who have problems like with learning disabilities and so forth, were getting involved in the martial arts and so forth, has improved people dramatically.
Well, came back to the States and got involved in the acting, Hollywood. Made some movies, appeared on many television shows. I know you co-hosted the Merv Griffin Show. Did you use martial arts in your karate training and your reputation as a martial artist as a stepping stone into Hollywood, or was it something that you've always wanted to do?
Well, it's something I'd always wanted to do. I was taking acting lessons when I first came back from Okinawa in 1965. That's a long time ago. It's something I always wanted to do. I was always very interested in it. And what had happened was, back there around 1971, 1773, there became a big upsurge in the interest factor in martial arts. And since I was a world karate champion and some of the producers liked my looks, they said, hey, let's take that boy and put him on some TV shows, or let's take him and put him in some martial art films. I did not, at that time, want to do martial art films because they had a bad reputation.
Right, well, in those days, sure. Okay, well, we're going to take a look at a clip from one of your films now. America Cinema's Force 5. Why don't you set this up for us?
Okay, I don't know exactly what's this particular clip, but basically the movie was about a group of hand-picked specialty experts who were sent into this religious commune to capture or to bring back some of the people who were being held against their will.
Force 5. Okay, well, if I recall, this scene is where you all are going to breakfast and your students jump you.
Oh,
the morning ritual.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
We'll take a look at it.
Fine, Michael.
Actually, a cup of coffee back at the house would be sufficient.
Everybody should start the day off with a good breakfast. Care to lead? Builds the appetite, Becker.